have radiant pale white skin. I have natural pale white skin. I have milky white skin. My pale white skin looks airbrushed. My pale white skin makes me look like a porcelain doll. My skin is rapidly changing and transforming to pale white skin. My body stops producing melanin until my body is pale white. My melanin stops producing more and more melanin every day until my skin is milky pale white. I have pale white skin now. I have skin as white as a ghost. People constantly notice that my skin is as white as a ghost. People tell me my skin is as white as a vampire. People compare my skin to corpse. My skin color has no pigmentation. My skin is super white now. My skin is compared to Snow White. I have fair white skin. My skin has no pigmentation. The pigmentation on my skin is fading until my skin is pale white. My skin color rapidly lightens until it is my desired color. My DNA is now safely being changed to only produce milky white skin. I can go out into the sun and never get it, and no matter what, my skin always stays milky white. People say I have the same skin tone as Michelle Trachtenberg. People say I have the same skin tone as Morgana. People say I have the same skin tone as a Scandinavian. People say I have the same skin tone as Russian. I have the same skin tone as a Russian person. The opposite sex finds my milky pale white skin attractive. The opposite sex finds my milky pale white skin very alluring. My milky pale white skin draws attention from the opposite sex. I am constantly being implemented from a pale white skin. My skin is becoming pale white as fast as possible. Every day I notice my skin becoming lighter and lighter. I am very happy with my skin and I love my skin tone. I have radiant pale white skin. I have natural pale white skin. I have milky white skin. My pale white skin looks airbrushed. My pale white skin makes me look like a porcelain doll. My skin is rapidly changing and transforming to pale white skin. My body stops producing melanin until my body is pale white. My melanin stops producing more and more melanin every day until my skin is milky pale white. I have pale white skin now. I have skin as white as a ghost. People constantly notice that my skin is as white as a ghost. People tell me my skin is as white as a vampire. People compare my skin to corpse. My skin color has no pigmentation. My skin is super white now. My skin is compared to Snow White. I have fair white skin. My skin has no pigmentation. The pigmentation on my skin is fading until my skin is pale white. My skin color rapidly lightens until it is my desired color. My DNA is now safely being changed to only produce milky white skin. I can go out into the sun and never get it, and no matter what, my skin always stays milky white. People say I have the same skin tone as Michelle Trachtenberg. People say I have the same skin tone as Morgana. People say I have the same skin tone as a Scandinavian. People say I have the same skin tone as Russian. I have the same skin tone as a Russian person. The opposite sex finds my milky pale white skin attractive. The opposite sex finds my milky pale white skin very alluring. My milky pale white skin draws attention from the opposite sex. I am constantly being complimented for my pale white skin. My skin is becoming pale white as fast as possible. Every day I notice my skin becoming lighter and lighter. I am very happy with my skin tone. I love my skin tone. My skin is so naturally white. It looks like I'm wearing makeup everywhere I go. People ask me if I'm wearing makeup. My skin color naturally resembles an albino skin tone. My skin tone is very similar to an albino's skin is so naturally white. It looks like I'm wearing makeup everywhere I go. People ask me if I'm wearing makeup. My skin color naturally resembles an albino skin tone. My skin tone is very similar to an albino's. I have radiant pale white skin. I have natural pale white skin. I have milky white skin. My pale white skin looks airbrushed. My pale white skin makes me look like a porcelain doll. My skin is rapidly changing and transforming to pale white skin. My body stops producing melanin until my body is pale white. My melanin stops producing more and more melanin every day until my skin is milky pale white. I have pale white skin now. I have skin as white as a ghost. People constantly notice that my skin is as white as a ghost. People tell me my skin is as white as a vampire. People compare my skin to corpse. My skin color has no pigmentation. My skin is super white now. My skin is compared to Snow White. I have fair white skin. My skin has no pigmentation. The pigmentation on my skin is fading until my skin is pale white. My skin color rapidly lightens until it is my desired color. My DNA is now safely being changed to only produce milky white skin. I can go out into the sun and never get it, and no matter what, my skin always stays milky white. People say I have the same skin tone as Michelle Trachtenberg. People say I have the same skin tone as Morgana. People say I have the same skin tone as a Scandinavian. People say I have the same skin tone as a Russian. I have the same skin tone as a Russian person. The opposite sex finds my milky pale white skin attractive. The opposite sex finds my milky pale white skin very alluring. My milky pale white skin draws attention from the opposite sex. I am constantly being complimented for my pale white skin. My skin is becoming pale white as fast as possible. Every day I notice my skin becoming lighter and lighter. I am very happy with my skin tone. I love my skin tone. My skin is so naturally white. It looks like I'm wearing makeup everywhere I go. People ask me if I'm wearing makeup. My skin color naturally resembles an albino skin tone. My skin tone is very similar to an albino's. I have radiant pale white skin. I have natural pale white skin. I have milky white skin. My pale white skin looks airbrushed. My pale white skin makes me look like a porcelain doll. My skin is rapidly changing and transforming to pale white skin. My body stops producing melanin until my body is pale white. My melanin stops producing more and more melanin every day until my skin is milky pale white. I have pale white skin now. I have skin as white as a ghost. People constantly notice that my skin is as white as a ghost. People tell me my skin is as white as a vampire. People compare my skin to corpse. My skin color has no pigmentation. My skin is super white now. My skin is compared to Snow White. I have fair white skin. My skin has no pigmentation. The pigmentation on my skin is fading until my skin is pale white. My skin color rapidly lightens until it is my desired color. My DNA is now safely being changed to only produce milky white skin. I can go out into the sun and never get it, and no matter what, my skin always stays milky white. People say I have the same skin tone as Michelle Trachtenberg. People say I have the same skin tone as Morgana. People say I have the same skin tone as a Scandinavian. People say I have the same skin tone as a Russian. I have the same skin tone as a Russian person. The opposite sex finds my milky pale white skin attractive. The opposite sex finds my milky pale white skin very alluring. My milky pale white skin draws attention from the opposite sex. I am constantly being complimented for my pale white skin. My skin is becoming pale white as fast as possible. Every day I notice my skin becoming lighter and lighter. I am very happy with my skin tone. I love my skin tone. My skin is so naturally white. It looks like I'm wearing makeup everywhere I go. People ask me if I'm wearing makeup. My skin color naturally resembles an albino skin tone. My skin tone is very similar to an albino's. I have radiant pale white skin. I have natural pale white skin. I have milky white skin. My pale white skin looks are brushed. My pale white skin makes me look like a porcelain doll. My skin is rapidly changing and transforming to pale white skin. My body stops producing melanin until my body is pale white. My melanin stops producing more and more melanin every day until my skin is milky pale white. I have pale white skin now. I have skin as white as a ghost. People constantly notice that my skin is as white as a ghost. People tell me my skin is as white as a vampire. People compare my skin to corpse. My skin color has no pigmentation. My skin is super white now. My skin is compared to Snow White. I have fair white skin. My skin has no pigmentation. The pigmentation on my skin is fading until my skin is pale white. My skin color rapidly lightens until it is my desired color. My DNA is now safely being changed to only produce a milky white skin. I can go out into the sun and never get it, and no matter what, my skin always stays milky white. People say I have the same skin tone as Michelle Trachtenberg. People say I have the same skin tone as Morgana. People say I have the same skin tone as a Scandinavian. People say I have the same skin tone as a Russian. I have the same skin tone as a Russian person. The opposite sex crime is my milky pale white skin. Attractive. The opposite sex crime is my milky pale white skin. Very alluring. My milky pale white skin draws attention from the opposite sex. I am constantly being complimented for my pale white skin. My skin is becoming pale white as fast as possible. Every day I notice my skin becoming lighter and lighter. I am very happy with my skin tone. I love my skin tone. My skin is so naturally white. It looks like I'm wearing makeup everywhere I go. People ask me if I'm wearing makeup. My skin color naturally resembles an albino skin tone. My skin tone is very similar to an albino's. I have radiant pale white skin. I have natural pale white skin. I have milky white skin. My pale white skin looks are brushed. My pale white skin makes me look like a porcelain doll. My skin is rapidly changing and transforming to pale white skin. My body stops producing melanin until my body is pale white. My melanin stops producing more and more melanin every day until my skin is milky pale white. I have pale white skin now. I have skin as white as a ghost. People constantly notice that my skin is as white as a ghost. People tell me my skin is as white as a vampire. People compare my skin to corpse. My skin color has no pigmentation. My skin is super white now. My skin is compared to Snow White. I have fair white skin. My skin has no pigmentation. The pigmentation on my skin is fading until my skin is pale white. My skin color rapidly lightens until it is my desired color. My DNA is now safely being